This is where your mixing sucks. Your sounds, they don't go together, man. They don't go together. Get the right sounds. So a big
problem a lot of people have,
especially when getting into producing or beat making, is sound selection. Picking the right sounds. It's exactly what it freaking sounds like, man. If you want to make a super spacey R&B type beat, you look up spacey R&B type beat sounds.
Pure perfection!
Now the problem comes in when we're trying to make a sound in a specific style, and instead of using the drums in that style, we find whatever drums we have available. Like in this case, all I had were more alternative sounding drums, and I wanted to make an R&B beat, and this is what that sounds like. Now, is that necessarily wrong? No, I guess. But if we want to make a specific style of music, we have to take into consideration the genre so that we can keep it consistent with the genre. That is not to say that you have to stay there, but that is to say is intentionality is important. If you're trying to make some weird, cool genre bending stuff, hey man, do what you want. But most people are trying to make a beat in a specific genre. They just don't have the sounds to be able to do that. Now, where can we find sounds like exactly what we want them to sound like? We have a magical place called Splice, a magical place in which I actually have a UGC commercial out. If you see my pretty face, go sign up for Splice. And what you can do on Splice is actually look up the style of music you want to make. In this case, that's exactly what I did. All of the sounds that I have on here essentially come from Splice, and that is how I made this beat. All the way down to the melodies that I use to create this specific example, these are splice loops. If you don't know how to make melodic elements but want to practice balancing different sounds together, this is a good way of doing it. Now, this is just for teaching purposes, so I would probably learn to create melodies, stack things, alter things to the ways that make the most sense to you. Now, there is a payment that comes with Splice, so I would definitely consider that when it comes to checking Splice out. But if you can't afford the $10 a month that Splice does cost you, I have another alternative. Welcome to r/drumkits, millions and millions of drum kit sounds that can do exactly what you want them to do. Tons of different genres, all here for you, all free to use. One of my favorite drum packs that I found on here was an R&B 2000s kit, as well as a Jersey Club kit. And this was some of the stuff that I was able to create with some of the packs I did find on r/drumkits. So as you see, sound selection, very important. These are the two ways that I personally use. Make sure if you're making a specific style of music, instead of just using what you have, utilize the tools that are out there to help you get the sounds that you need to do the thing that you want to do. And then you too can make music as beautiful as I do.